your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun in blame. I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to Conner here on first. Has some space here.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, check, go.
Again, a run with Conner. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Gone. Go.
Conner up the middle.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 44 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Don't worry. Go, rabbit. Go.
They run behind center with Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The Cardinals had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll try to throw now. Brissett.
That one too wide and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
19. Okay, let's go.
Brissett now.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
19.
Brissett. Pass complete there to Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
Lefty.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Go.
Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Hey, kill. 13. Hey, kill. Go.
To throw, Brissett. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kendrick Bourne, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Titans
0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here's Ward.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
That's into the hands of Iomanner.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's brought down.
A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2.
This defense for the Cards, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Ward. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, 34 yards. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Throwing now, Ward. That's complete to DK.
Will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. Hop 70. Hop 70.
Working out of the gun here, Ward has this complete to Daniel Bellinger.
And he's got this down to the 30, 14 yards on his first.
Nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
Touchdown, Titans!
Wan'Dale Robinson.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Sly on for the extra point. And it looked like the operation got fouled up there. This ball was pushed to the right. It's no good.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19. Okay. Hey, kill. Go.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
19. Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
19, go.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Hold on, ready? Wrap. You're 19. Let's go.
Now Brissett. Open man is born. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Brissett sets to throw it. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks understand the ball boy. Get that one out of the rotation. Give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Brings up second and 7.
Got go.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A couple extra tight ends are in. Third and goal from the 1.
Hey, kill. You're 19. Attack. White 20. Hey, off. Gun. You're 19. Go.
They'll go with a keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
An 18-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before break. Ward.
This is down the field for Bellinger. That is incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on third down, Ward.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Out of the gun again to Pollard. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. So that'll bring up second down. To throw, here's Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard.
And out of bounds right around the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes.
Him in stride. And it's a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
46-yard line.
Throwing, Brissett.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Brissett. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Throwing is Ward.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Here we go. Here we go.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And the big boys up front, they're gonna stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Bronco.
Ward. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson.
Those INTs all sting when you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry. This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, here's Brissett.
26-yard line.
That ball caught by Harrison. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal.
Brissett now. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on first and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Brissett. McBride on the slant. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Titans are going to recover the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take him look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play, because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
It's a gain of 56 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Come on, go!
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
They're not in any rush offensively.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24.
This is first and 10.
19. Okay. 120. Good. Go.
Here's Brissett.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
19. Good. 120. Good. Go.
Now Brissett. That's caught by Wilson.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Lefty. Hey, kill. Hey, check. Go.
Brissett. Short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
19. Okay. 19. Hey, kill. Go.
Now Brissett. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10.
That's dumped off to Pollard. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
This pass into the hands of Bellinger.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Titans, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.